All right, number 3, it says the number of student athletes at a local high school is 300. So 300 is going to represent my initial value. There was initially 300 students. And it is increasing. So if it's increasing, that means that we're going to be looking at a growth problem. So remember, if we're going to use growth, we're going to say y equals a times 1 plus r raised to x. And it says it's growing at a rate of 8%. So again, remember the rate we cannot use with the percentage, so we have to take 8%. We're going to divide that by 100 so we can put it into our formula. So we're going to say 8 divided by 100, and the usable decimal is going to be 0.08. Now, they want us to write the model, and they want us to calculate how many student athletes there will be in 5 years. So 5 years is going to be my input value, x. All right, so let's go ahead and write that model. So my initial value, A, is going to be 300. And we're going to say times 1 plus, that's part of the formula, and we're going to plug in our rate. Our rate is 0.08. And that's going to be raised to x for right now. Now, we can simplify this base. What's in the parentheses is our base. And we can simplify that by saying 1 plus 0.08. And we get y equals 300 times 1.08 raised to x. And again, this is my model. So my model is that exponential growth equation. So now what we want to figure out is how many student athletes will there be in 5 years. So we're going to substitute 5 in there. So we're going to say y equals 300 times 1.08, and we're going to raise that to 5 years. We're going to put that into decimals. So 300 times 1.08, and we're going to raise that to 5. Now, this time we're not talking about money, we're talking about student athletes. Student athletes, we're talking about a whole person. We can't have part of a person. Yes, the argument has been, well, what if they're missing an arm or a leg? Okay, well, they're still a person. So if we're going to talk about people or animals or anything that requires to be counted by whole numbers, we're going to round it to the nearest whole number. So we're going to say 440.7. So we're going to say that there are approximately 441 athletes after 5 years.